Tamika.
Chantel.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Chantel, so how this is essentially going to look this morning is you'll be interviewed by the three of us. Tamika is responsible for recording and setup of recording. And so what we'll do is we'll rotate your questions and then have space for you to ask any questions that you have of us at the end. Okay? Any questions before we get started?
So with the interview, is it like, how are the questions based? Oh, is this like video recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're essentially based, one thing that we'll look to is the specific job description that you selected to apply for in the back of your IRA packet, which may relate to the track you requested. That's totally up to you. Other than that, there's a set bank of questions that we ask everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay? Oh. So to start, we're going to jump right in so you have all your time here today. To start, tell me about what you were doing before Year Up, how you learned about this program. Oh yeah, what job description?
The IT help desk.
IT help desk.
Do you need my resume now
No,
or
that's
later?
great.
Or
If you have it now, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have one for everybody.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Chantel.
Thank you.
Would you like one as well?
Sure.
Okay, great. So to repeat the first question, tell me about what you were doing before Year Up, how you learned about this program, and what made you apply.
So before Year Up, I was working in retail. I was working as a a makeup artist at Macy's. I loved my job. I loved helping people, the customer service aspect of it. I loved like building relationships with the customers. So I was looking for something more, something where I can use that passion as well as my interest in IT and kind of marry those two together. So I heard about Year Up from my niece, who was on her way to graduating from the program, and she told me that I should apply because it's a really great program and there's so many opportunities, and it just opens a lot of doors that working in retail just couldn't open up for me. So I took the chance and I left my job to come here, and I haven't looked back. I'm glad that I joined.
Great.
Did I answer all of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Thank you.
Cool. So I'll move on to the next question.
Yes.
Why do you want to work in tech?
I want to work in tech because technology is never going to go backwards. So I feel like technology is always going to progress, and that's something I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of something bigger than myself, something that's essentially going to have no end.
What has been your biggest challenge or growth area during this learning and development phase, and what have you done to overcome that?
My biggest challenge had to have been opening up to others. I have never been in a setting where I was able to open up to 120 different people in a matter of 2 weeks. So I was a little shy at first, a little apprehensive about opening up, sharing my story, but definitely when I got comfortable, I was open to meeting new people and letting people learn about me.
Great. Thank you. So specifically, you're looking at the IT help desk analyst role. So with that job description in mind, explain what makes you a strong candidate for an internship role like that.
I believe I'm a strong candidate for the IT help desk role because I'm someone who does not let failures get in the way. I'm someone who will find a solution to any problem. Of course, in the IT help desk role, there are going to be issues with people's computers or devices. So that's something that interests me, is finding a solution to any problem. I feel like I would make a great candidate also because I'm in the Year Up program. I'm learning the skills that I can use in real life situations towards the job. I will be getting my certificate of completion. So it shows that I've put myself through school to earn the position.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now I think we're going to move into a scenario-based question.
Yes.
So, and if you need me to repeat the question, please just ask.
Okay.
You work on a desktop support team and are responsible for overseeing the company's electronics. Your boss tells you that you are having or that they are having trouble keeping track of small electronics, for example, iPads or chargers, and wants you to build a system to fix it. What would you do?
Could you repeat it one more time?
Of course. You work on a desktop support team and are responsible for overseeing the company's electronics. Your boss tells you that they are having trouble keeping track of devices, small electronics, for example, iPads or chargers, and wants you to build a system to fix it. What would you do?
So in a case like this, I would make a Google spreadsheet or any type of spreadsheet, so when something is lent out to someone, or someone can sign in and sign out that device, and we'll know who has it, how long they will have it for, and when it will be returned, and if it has been returned. So we'll always have it on file.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so back to regular questions. What has been your greatest accomplishment here at Europe?
My greatest accomplishment was during the elevator pitch. I earned the place of third place out of 20 people in my LC. So I was proud because it was a difficult competition to get through. We had only a matter of days to come up with a 30-second elevator pitch and to practice. I was definitely nervous, but I killed it.
Why do you think you killed it?
I had to put all anxiety or nervousness aside, and I just did what I had to do. There was no time to play around, no time for games.
Great, thank you. So I'm going to shift a little bit,
Yeah.
and I would love for you to recall a time when you struggled with reliability, and how did you overcome that?
A time where I struggled with reliability was actually through my first few jobs, because I did not have a car at the time. So it was pretty difficult for me to get to work, but to overcome that, I did my research online. I Googled the local bus systems and other forms of transportation so I can get to work and get there on time, or even before the time. So that's how I overcame the difficult situation.
Thank you.
So again, I'm going to shift a little bit. Tell me about a time when you were not getting what you needed from a manager or a teacher in order to complete a project successfully. What did you do in that situation?
So in that situation, I was working at Macy's as a undercover detective, and I needed more cameras in the stock room so I can do surveillance back there, because we had a tip that some employees were stealing back there. So I took it upon myself to go up to higher management and to have them order more cameras for us, and I had them installed in the stock rooms.
How would you apply those learnings or that experience to your internship?
I would apply that to my internship because sometimes the manager will not be available, or they, whether they be out of the country or in a meeting, I can't always go to them. So I will have to use my peers around me or do my own research to see where I can get the tools or the things I need to finish any project.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we've asked you all of our questions. Our next one is like a role playing for a tech-based question.
Okay.